Good morning, this is Chandra Easton from Star Astrology Healing, speaking to you today about my travels in the Kimberleys. Particularly I'm speaking today about Purnululu National Park in the East Kimberleys, and a walk that I took through the Echidna Chasm. You'll find this and other travel videos on my website starastrologyhealing.com under this ancient land. You can just type in Kimberleys. There's also things under the top end and Central Australia. Yes, so having left the Cathedral Gorge in the morning, we took, I think it was at least an hour on, you'd have to say, not great road, to head to the northern part of the Purnululu National Park. The Bungle Bungle Ranges dominates this region, and all the beehive formations that were there around the Cathedral Gorge and Piccaninny Gorge. Well, the landscape changes when you head north, and I think I can remember the name of it. It's a different type of sandstone sedimentary where the rock just kind of falls one on top of the other, and it creates this chasm in the ranges, and it's like a knife's just cut through, and so we can walk in it. So it's really a bit of earth walking. Yes, images here of the ranges as we approach them. They're quite dramatic and beautiful. Very tropical. You can see the palms. Yeah, and the walk into the gorge, we just simply follow the well, the creek bed, really, and I imagine it would be a rush with water and creatures and crocodiles in the wet season, but here in the dry season we can walk. And as you can excuse me, see from this video clip, the cliffs just sort of loom up very close either side. I don't know, it's very sad that there's no information about the Aboriginal dreaming. I don't know why it's called Echidna Chasm. Maybe to some it reflects and looks like an echidna. You can see how small the people look as we're making our way through the gorge, and here we've got some sunlight, and the sunlight kind of continues for a little while as we meander through. It's very beautiful. Looking back over one's shoulder, you can see the lights fast disappearing, and as I get further in, you can see how statuesque this Echidna Chasm and the range rising up around the people. And you can see also the fact that it's created by enormous movements of water. Yeah, it's very sculpted, very beautiful, very echoey. Everybody walking through, it sounds like we're all on megaphones. A child laughing's noise would echo. It's getting harder and harder to see the sunlight as we continue on, and eventually you wonder how can you possibly walk through. Yes, very easy walk, but a powerful presence of this sandstone monolith surrounding and enfolding us, and beautiful sunlight pouring in to the gorge, and I guess it would be a place of safety and retreat for the Aboriginal people during the dry season, and also there would be fresh water because of this gaps. Yes. And touch the chasm on both sides very easily. Here I'm approaching a an open amphitheatre, probably 3/4 of the way into the gorge. And it's sort of opened up into this very, very beautiful space, and again you see how small the people are and how large is this amphitheatre in the heart of the Echidna Chasm, and how dark it is behind and all the people following. Yes, and I think there was furthermore that I walked, but not possible to show you. I needed my hands to climb. And then on the way back, as the sun started to filter in, we have these wonderful sort of orange hues of the earth on the sandstone, and so I come out into this terrain. I think it's probably, I don't know, maybe it's 45 minutes in and out, something like that. Yes, the last part of the walk that I couldn't show you was sort of uphill through steps and climbing up and sort of into the actual body of the Echidna range. And here I am out again looking at this northern part of the bungles and how beautiful it is. And of course there's flowers. We were told what they were, and they paper thin, and that's because there's no rain here. Whatever these flowers are quite prolific on the east coast of Australia, but they're filled with fluid, filled with water, and here they're like dried flowers waiting for rain. And I climbed to a lookout to look towards the Osmond Range, I've lost my bearings, I can't remember what direction it was. I think it's to the west, could be to the west, I was looking there. Yes, and just a wonderful place to visit, this sort of monolithic, powerful, protective energy, and then another 2 hours of bone-shattering ride back over the corrugations to get back to the campsite where the Sundowners gave a concert just as the sun was setting, and 4 gentlemen who sing around all throughout Australia. Yes, and they're singing bush ballads, Irish jigs and reels, and singing to the audience, and very well appreciated by all concerned. Anyway, that's my brief chat on my visit to the Echidna Chasm in the Bungle range of the Purnululu National Park. Chandra, Eastern Star, astrologyhealing.com. Have a look for the other videos. That's all. Bye for now.